Vacuuming. It's something that every responsible adult has to do to make their house sparkle. But sadly, many don't. They leave it to their Roombas or allow their room to become a pigsty. But right now, I'm going to teach you how to make vacuuming easy, swift, and possibly cool, so that you no longer have to become a hassle for you. I'm Michael Moore, and you might be wondering, why am I qualified to tell you about vacuuming? Well, I have over 15 years of experience dealing with vacuuming as a chore. I have been mentored by two generations, both my mother and my grandma. They have put me through intensive training, whether that be the prep, the execution, or the cleanup of vacuuming. I also have to regularly deal with this situation because sadly, my brother is such a messy, messy guy that I have to clean up for him almost daily. There's benefits for you. If you follow these 6 easy steps to make vacuuming swifter, you will increase your free time, improve your performance, finish quicker, and also you could impress your roommate, which is something that I think a lot of people want to do. For step one, you have to deal with the large objects. They just become almost blockade when you're vacuuming. I would best recommend to completely remove them from the room. You want to move them into a different location temporarily and just leave them till the end because, like I said, they'll just become a hassle. Step two, you want to deal with those out of place items that just come around during the daily adventure of life. You want to put them into their proper position. You want to remove the stuff that just happens to be involved in the room, that just so happened to get in there. You want to remove it. You also want to discard the trash that has been on the floor. My brother decided to make a cardboard basketball goal, and he just left all the cardboard on the floor. So in that picture, I took that cardboard and threw it in the trash. On a side note, I think that it is good to take care of your entire room. For this, I'm talking mainly about vacuuming, but I would recommend dealing with the entire room, so the surfaces of your desk, just so you can get an overall complete clean experience rather than just a perfect floor from the vacuuming. So in that picture, I cleaned up my um, desk area and made it spotless. So I would recommend using a surface cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, and you could possibly rearrange your room. I mean, you never know. For step three, you want to deal with those small objects. Now, different from the large objects that become a blockade or just a plain old hassle, these actually are very dangerous for your vacuum. And at the end of the day, you can't vacuum without your vacuum. So you want to avoid the paper clips are especially dangerous. If there's metal, glass, or any sharp objects that could possibly get caught up in the vacuum, that's a big no-no. So you want to observe and examine it. So I would recommend that so much, as it is one of the most important things involved. But the most important is obviously getting the vacuum. You want to bring the vacuum into your room from wherever it is located. And also, for me, this is my most enjoyable part because my dog is terrified of the vacuum. And yes, I do enjoy chasing her with the vacuum all the time, every time I vacuum. And in that image, it is me chasing the dog in the vacuum. Step five is setting up the vacuum and, of course, starting to vacuum. You have to unwind the cord, plug it into the nearest available outlet, and then once you begin vacuuming, it does become tedious for some people, but I do enjoy it. I would be advised that you layer the areas that you vacuum, so you just don't miss any areas. That is a rookie mistake in my opinion, and yes, it did take me a while to figure that out, but just make sure that you vacuum your entire room. You don't want just 50% of anything, especially 50% of a clean room. And then step six, the final step, is to clean up. You want to move the vacuum back to where you got it in the first place. You want to put all the large objects back, or just any object that you like in your room into the proper place. And then congratulations, you have finished vacuuming. And I just want to say thank you guys for listening to my instructions about vacuuming. Just remember these 6 easy steps, and it will help you a lot in your process of vacuuming and having a clean room. Remember that is a necessity to vacuum at some point in your life, and it is better to start getting experience now rather than later. Also, you probably want a clean room sooner rather than later. I can only say stay radical, guys, and I hope you vacuum well.